Hello and welcome to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're taking a look at another demo on the channel, and another one that's available on Steam currently as part of the ongoing Ludo Narracon. This is the Horror at Highrook, which is very different in tone to the game I played yesterday. This is kind of like a cult horror card crafting RPG. I haven't played it, but I get the impression it's more of a board game type thing, maybe a bit similar to something like Cult Simulator that came out a few years ago. Maybe mixed with something like the Arkham Horror board game, which I've played a bit of. Basically, you're leading a team of investigators going through a haunted mansion, trying to work out what's going on there, and Lovecraftian things abound, I understand. Anyway, I think without further ado, let's dive in and see for ourselves. As I said, I've not played it yet, so I'm going to have to do a certain amount of learning what it's all about. Highrook Estate. Highrook, an aristocratic eyrie of cold rock and rain, a melancholy shadow overlooking Black Sands port. At the summit of its grey cliffs lies the crumbling edifice of Acheron House. The Acheron family. Once respected by the city elite, the Acheron family fell from grace to become the subject of snide remarks and scornful whispers. Lord Acheron was a prominent book collector, whose increasing interest in the occult saw him driven from respected academic practice. It is rumoured he returned to the Seekers' Communion for support, shortly before his family's enigmatic disappearance. The Seekers' Communion is a shady organisation of mystics, seers, and exiled scholars. This clandestine group supports occult practices across the city and facilitates a black market for arcane goods. Officially banned by Black Sands Council, the collective continues its work in secret. Council investigation. The vanishing of a noble house, however disfavoured, cannot go unexamined by the Council. The Black Sands Mayor, Lord Alliston, has commissioned a cross-guild team to investigate. A dilapidated stagecoach deposits the party at Highrook. The rain echoes eerily through the empty halls. And that's where we come in, I guess. Chapter 1. We hide in the shadows of the world beyond us, for its light would surely blind us. Adage of the Deep Spire Church. Now, when I was doing a sound check, it sounded like the lightning was very, very loud, but the music was more subtle. I don't have... the audio slider is only for master volume and music, which is at max, so... yeah, well... The thunder and lightning may be a little loud, but hopefully not that frequent, as that's happening again. Goodness me. Introduction. Horror at Highrook, a card-crafting cosmic horror board game. Control a team of investigators, la 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 la. Yeah, your small set of introductory tasks are listed in the top left to help you get started. You close this window. I might just look down these little tutorial guides. The game takes place on a plan view of the house. Okay, various rooms, corridors, la la la. You can get information about a room by selecting its title bar. Show you a description of the room and its associated attribute icon. Placing cards in an appropriate room allows you to perform tasks there with your team. Executing these tasks is how you unlock new items and progress in the game. Okay, cards. Interact with cards. I mean, I did play Cultist Simulator quite a bit, so I'm getting the impression it's very similar to that. Hopefully there's some introductory stuff that will just... I think we're going to close this, and let's just... we'll play around with it. Let's zoom in a little bit. So what do we got? Well, we got a council missive, I guess we click on to begin with. Got some characters here. Atticus Hawke, Scholar Vitali, Mechanist Astor. So I click on the council missive. Dear investigators, by order of the High Council, you are granted license to commandeer Highrook Manor and its associated facilities. You are to investigate the disappearance of the Acheron family, the owners of the estate, who were reported missing several days ago. The Acherons were well known in the city, and their vanishing is concerning, especially considering a rumoured affiliation with the Seekers' Communion. Please treat any evidence you might find as confidential and report immediately to the Council when your task is complete. A news report is included to provide further context on this unusual event. Lord Mayor Alliston. Okay, this is Scholar Vitali.
I see that Mayor Alliston is as conceited as always. His presumption that all city events require his oversight is so tiresome. At Bleakhurst College we are driven by knowledge, not ego. I suspect that my guild has been involved more for political point scoring than out of respect for our learning.
Indeed, Vitali, I am equally tired of Alliston's petty machinations, but the High Council provides us with the bulk of our funding, and as such we are obliged to respond. At least they have provided us with some tools to begin our work. We should take the supply crate to the machine room where I can extract its contents.
Well, I'll leave the books and the politics to you fellows. I'm paid to act, not think. I don't trust bookworms like this Acheron chap or his supposed mates, the Seekers' Communion. Sticking their noses where they shouldn't, asking for trouble. Spoken like a true old Werther. Don't worry, my friend, you'll be away from the books and back of the docks before you can blink. If you can blink.
We have no time for squabbles. Our remaining colleague, a doctor from Cairncross, will be joining us tomorrow, and we should prepare for her arrival. We should proceed logically. Once we have unpacked the supply crate, we can begin to survey the area and establish what facilities are still functional.
So we have the Gazette. Let's read the newspaper first. A vanishing at Highrook. The Acheron family. I'm not going to read all these little things that pop up. I suspect there'll be a lot of them. Had disappeared under suspicious circumstances. A delivery boy from Direwitch Market discovered the family's absence when he arrived at their Clifftop Manor a week ago. Entering the building, he found the property abandoned and in disarray as if witness to a violent storm. The Acherons were nowhere to be found, and their servants, a maid and warden, were also missing. The High Council announced that it has commissioned a cross-guild team to investigate this disturbing disappearance. Centre records. Clifftop. Is this just because I think that sort of got clicked in the background. We'll get to that presently. So we're in the atrium. This crumbling porch is intended to keep visitors at bay and deliveries dry. The portico is flanked by gloomy statues, grey-cowled figures turned to face the entrance as if judging any incomers. There are no tasks that can be completed here at present. Okay, supply crate, what do we got? A burnished metal crate of investigative equipment provided by the High Council. It is sealed with an elaborate mechanist lock. We will need to take this to the machine room in order to open it. Okay. Alright, well we got dining room, so if we click on this, Sensations is the tag. What should be a convivial space is ruined by the presence of disturbing claw marks across the main dining table. No task available. Okay. So what do we do? If I click on the mechanist, where the machining room we need to go to? Ah, here. So what do I do? Do I take her and put her card in here? Maybe. Along with the supply crate. Let's click on this. The acrid smell of engine oil permeates, or it says permeates, but permeates this space, propagated by hidden fans and snaking ducts. The workbenches sprout rusting cables that vanish like metal roots into the grimy walls. Mechanical computing devices hum softly, their punch-card ports eager for data. So, task, unpack the supply crate. Mechanist Asta we've got. So we've got everything we need. We're going to start task. Okay, so it's going to go for a few seconds. Another thing I've got to do is forage in the cliffs. Let's take Atticus Hawk over there, why don't we? Oh, that's an invalid task. If I put him there... The freezing cliffside is punctuated by sparse grey trees and treacherous paths. The shifting mists and damp caves offer gloomy cover to thin goats and ragged seabirds. The smog of black sands rises up in the distance, so we don't have a task card, however we might be able to get one. Let's have a look at equipment note. I sent it straight to records. So where are my records? that was a mistake. Library Codex, what's this? A well-thumbed index from Bleakhurst College describing the canonical organisation of archives and texts. We can use this item to help us explore the mansion's archives. The spyglass, we can use this item to help us explore the cliff. So let's do that as we've got Atticus down here already. So we can do this task of foraging, it looks like. Going to take a moment. We have the archives here too. So I think what we shall do is move Scholar Vitali over to the archives with the library codex. Boxes of artifacts and trinkets are stacked like cubic stalagmites alongside the dust-laden shelves. Around them, books and folders lie piled in mouldering heaps. Okay, so let's start the task of looking through... Oh, Dr. Callaghan has arrived. Let's do this anyway. So what have we got going on? Night lamp. A mechanist lantern from the Venatis workshops. Its clockwork heart produces a hypnotic hum when activated. La 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 la. We can use this item to sleep in the guest rooms. This task will reduce the fatigue of all characters present in the room. Okay, that's good to know. Now what's this stuff? Healing Sprig. Requires substances. Max 1 on board. Transient. So that looks like it's running out. Which is a shame. So I don't think I'll be able to do much with it. If I put that in... Okay, hang on. Is there another task here? That's just a foraging task. Examine any highlighted... Oh, okay, it's just saying I've got to examine this first.
Apologies for my late arrival. I had to visit a patient in Direwitch and couldn't journey to Highrook until this morning. The fellow in question had developed Calxin's compliance. Bones like rubber. Fascinating. Coincidentally, my guild was summoned here some weeks ago to examine the Acheron's son. Unfortunately, my colleagues were unable to diagnose the strange ailment he was suffering from.
Greetings, Dr. Callaghan. Your late arrival is of no matter. We have barely unpacked our own equipment. The mansion is somewhat disturbed and various chambers are inaccessible, sealed with mechanist locks. I do believe that one of these locations might house a simple laboratory you could make use of while we gain access.
Greetings, Miss Callaghan. Think you fixed me and my crew at Aldworth last spring tide. Nasty case of keel fever. Saved us from a right wrecking, you might say. I was in a bad way myself, and I recall you sorted me out. If you need any alchemy supplies or help with shifting stuff, just let me know.
Now, Mechanist Lock suggests that we... Oh, can we do anything with her there? Can we do anything with this? Blocked by the presence of a solid Mechanist Lock. Wiring leading from the mechanism indicates it might be controlled remotely. I'm just wondering... We might be able to refresh... Okay, we can move it now. If I put it in the kitchen, can we do anything with that? Invalid card. No, we could maybe put the grain in there, though. The least noble yet most welcoming room in the manor. Its ancient stove still functions well enough to allow meals to be prepared and drinks to be brewed. Okay, well, let's start a meal. What we got here? Study code. A slip of creased card inscribed with neat lines of numbers and symbols. It appears to be a key code of some kind. On the reverse surface, the image of a key is stamped in blue ink, and a dream candle. A thick lavender blue candle smells faintly of... Oh, he's made some moonshine down there. Smells faintly of dusk and rainfall. Its smoke is rumoured to spark vivid dreams. If we are daring, we can use it in place of the night lamp and see what visions may come. Interesting. So where's the study? Here, it's up there. So if I put that... If I do that there, maybe with the mechanist? Where might it be controlled from? I mean, it could be anywhere, I guess. If I could put it in there. Invalid card. Machine room, potentially? Ah, study code, yes. Okay, so this might open up that study then. What I got down here, so we've got the moonshine. Not sophisticated, but it is effective. We can drink this to calm a fretful mind and quiet the whispers of the night. Task completed. We got the study open. Okay. Lord's note.
To whoever finds this note, do not follow my path, you will not find us. We will be beyond this place. They have their threads in us, all of us. They pull and we cannot resist. Before it's too late, I will clear the trail behind us, close all the doors I can, and I beseech you, do not follow. I have made such errors of judgment, such acts of vanity and greed, and for what?
How cryptic. A clear warning, but with such vague references. What does beyond this place mean? Who are the unnamed aggressors? It is difficult to decipher such an emotional outcry. It could be that this note is simply the ramblings of paranoia and isolation, resulting from a more mundane tragedy. There must be a rational explanation.
I ain't no detective, but perhaps the Lord himself was up to no good, and this is him trying to cover his tracks. He could be trying to frame someone else for the disappearance, or perhaps his books have just addled his mind and he's spouting bilge.
Do not be so quick to judge. Lord Acheron was an accomplished academic. I don't think we can simply dismiss his writings as the babblings of a madman. There is likely truth in his words, but we must conduct further research before we can interpret this message correctly.
Okay, what else we got? So, faded folios and watermarked journals are scattered across the ancient ink-stained desk. Pale candlelight picks out the edges of gilded tomes trembling in the drafty air. What if I was to put the library codex here? That's invalid as well. What about if I was to put that there? Invalid. Why don't we put someone else in there? What if the doctor goes in there? What can we do? Can she do anything with the note? Nope. We're trying to get in the laboratory, remember? Yeah, well that disappeared. Oh, hello. We found a Lord's... we found a Vitaly's journal. Oh, this is just Vitaly's journal, okay.
Atticus is a simple thug. The man clearly has no understanding or appreciation of anything he can't immediately hold or see. He is an unsophisticated bear, something that I might even find appealing in other circumstances, but I must remain focused on our task, and advocate for brains over brawn. We cannot simply ignore the fact that this vanishing is linked to occult practices, and as such the dangers we may face will require us to use intelligence as well as action.
Now, where are those records? Oh, records, here we go. Because there was one this equipment note. Just explains what we've got. Okay. Yeah, we could... So these things... Remotely, these things are all done remotely, are they? Dining room. Can I put the moonshine in the dining room? We can. What happens if we have a bit of a party there? Everybody, it's moonshine time. I've no idea what's going to happen. Yeah? There we go. Task. Cheers!
The nightmares are quenched.
What happens if someone else, say the scholar, what if he... So is he not able to do that then? Okay, Atticus can. Mechanist can. I just wonder if they find something different, perhaps, that make... Because we've got to make this meal. Let's see what she can come up with. I guess we could probably rest at night as well. It might open up some possibilities. So she's got Raven's Cap. What's this? Ink-stained button mushrooms. When eaten raw... Okay, what if we cook this? An invalid card. Okay, so that's not victuals. What about if we all eat it? Task, daydream. Okay, Scholar Vitaly. Have a little... Why don't we have a daydream? Let's see what this does. I think it's like taking... He's basically eating hallucinogenic mushrooms. Gift of the Moth. The soft scales fall like snow around the candle, a flickering silence and powder grey lullaby. A vision from a ritual offering, a source of inspiration, provides dreams. Okay, what about if we... Scholar Vitaly. What about if you... Oh, that's invalid. What about if he has the dream candle? See what happens. It's a little funny that, and if you have, it can sort of highlight stuff behind it. I don't know if I can move. No, I can't move this. I just want to see what this does before we try other stuff. But it seems very similar to Cultist Simulator. You know, it's about experimentation, I think, and seeing what happens. Now we've got Vision of a Theft. I am in the study. The flickering candlelight dances across the walls, and the smell of parchment fills the air. A figure, the groundskeeper, is standing nervously at the desk before me. He holds something in his right hand, a small card perforated with machine patterns. Okay. Looking down, distraught and muttering, he scribbles a short note and wraps it around the card. He stalks from the room, and my vision follows him like a trailing cloak. He enters the kitchen and places the card on a high shelf hidden from view, before turning to leave the room. The last embers in the stove wink out, and I awaken with a shudder. Okay, let's move the mechanist out of the kitchen then. Let's move Scholar Vitali with this vision here. Yes. Requirement not met. We need a support card of some description. How about a healing sprig? Night lamp? I think we need a victual. Okay, we need a victuals thing. Let's tell you what. Let's get. We might get the wheat coming in again. We don't need that. Just wonder if someone else other than Atticus uses the wheat. Maybe they make like bread as opposed to moonshine. Oh, okay. Simon's journal. Who's Simon? Pa made me get some horrible old bell from in the undercoves down where you can hear the sea. It was scary. I think maybe the ocean folk left it for him. Ocean folk? Oh, Mr. Tubbs, he's gone to the machine room. What's going on there? I don't know. We'll look at that in a sec. It was all wrapped up in red cloth. Can I pause? I feel like time is... I don't know if there's an actual time limit on the game. I hope not. If I do that, it pauses. Okay, but let's pause while we read stuff. It was all wrapped up in red cloth. Pa said not to look at it, but I did. It was made of real old metal, like a dirty pan, and it had foreign words on it that moved like spiders. When I touched the words, it made my arm hurt. Pa took it to the chapel, and he rings it at night and talks to himself. Sometimes he howls, and I worry it's hurting him like it hurt me. I hate it. I want to get rid of it, but Pa says no. Pa gets mad when I go near his drawings and words, so I'm playing outside now mostly. I don't mind, though I don't feel very well today. Okay, that's the sun, I guess. Okay, let's have a look at Mr. Tubbs. A portly barrel of soft grey fur, this cement grey cat purrs tunelessly as he stalks the rooms of the house. Unperturbed by the living or the dead, he maintains an... Actually, I'm going to get it going again, because I want to get Atticus looking again. He never mewling for food or clawing for attention, an independent gentleman. His collar offers a name, but no provenance, and he is not referenced by any notes or journals here. Regardless, he patrols the corridors in the manner of a landlord inspecting his domain, pausing here and there to permit the occasional scratch behind his velvet ears. There, we've got the moon grain and valerian. Tell you what, if I do that... Can't do it with Vitali. What about the doctor? No. What about the mechanist? Yes. Cook. Let's start that. So, what's this valerian? A clutch of pale pink flower heads. Gathered from the brown... We need to get in that laboratory, and then we can be making potions out of this stuff, I think. But I think we get another code once we've done this thing. Oh, she made moonshine. Yeah, well, if I have that in there, I don't know if that counts as... It doesn't count as a victual, unfortunately. So... Need a victual support card. What else can we do? I guess I'll keep looking until... I don't know if we'll find some food on the cliffs. wait for this door. I wonder if we can put that in other rooms and maybe we can forage in like the dining room potentially. Maybe there's some food there. Yeah, okay, that's similar stuff. Mr. Tubbs. Oh, I can't get him out of the dining room now. Pet Mr. Tubbs. Oh, okay, let's pet Mr. Tubbs. We got a new task. Oh, where's the doctor injured? Conditions alcoholism. An invalid card. Okay. Well, the doctor's an alcoholic. We might have to keep her drinking. So we need, and there's a eat meal is a thing. So we're gonna need food. I guess. We use this in any other room. Mysteries task. Do with some food, guys. That's invalid. Oh, an echo. Oh. Atticus, what's going on in there? A shadow of a child is here. Sometimes. Hang on, let me just pause this. The shadow of a child is here sometimes. His presence flickers like a candle. Increases the madness level of nearby characters every hour. Oh, okay. We don't want Atticus there then. Okay. Can we do anything more with this? Search the archive. Okay, well we'll still search the archives. I think maybe we can. The Lord's Note. We'll put in records. Ah, again, it just seems to. The only thing highlighted behind it kind of selects that in preference, which is kind of weird. Basically looking for a way to get food at this point. Cryptic text. Okay, well a battery. Ah, okay, interesting. I think let's put the cryptic text in the study with Vitali, and we'll have a look at what this does. Ah. I think they need to fix that, because it's going to be annoying, because you'll think that you've started a task and then you won't have done because it selected the thing that was sitting behind. I don't suppose the moon grain is just a victual. Why put it on? Oh, hang on. We deciphered a text. What's going on here? Chemical worksheet. A detailed hand-drawn sheet of alchemical tables and forms, translated for some ancient tongue. This worksheet could support our activities in the laboratory. Well, if we could get in there, yes. I guess let's just keep going on this then. These records. I wanted to see if this moon grain's in the dining room. If we can do anything with it. I don't know. He's getting tired. Another dream candle. Seeker's letter. Okay, let's just pause while we do some reading. Your efforts have been noticed, Thomas. You are new to the Circle and early in your instruction, yet we see great potential in your work. Your library is significant, yet you lack the tools that might enable you to progress further in your experiments. Your neophyte status bars you from accessing our own inventory, but the location of your property might provide you with your own resources. As you are aware, Highrook was built atop the ancient undercoves and at the terminus of various smuggling routes. We believe that occult items may still lie within the darkened chambers below your house, forgotten stashes of lost contraband. Probably down here. Our advice would be to scour these caves, recover whatever relics you can. So, is this... Yeah, done remotely. So we're going to need codes for everything, aren't we? It's gonna get quite annoying, that. There we go. Okay, well, Atticus was saying he was tired, so why don't we try resting him up there with a dream candle? Hmm? Maybe he can't do that. What about, does he use the night? Does he need a night light? Yes, okay. Oh. Yeah. There we go. That is extremely annoying, and I think it probably would remain pretty annoying throughout the whole thing, so... Does that do it? That's an invalid card. I think we can only make moonshine there. I mean, I suppose we might as well. What's going on up here? Oh, I'm paused, aren't I? I forgot about that. Doctor needs rest too. Probably have another person sleeping in there. I think we should be, dude. Ugh. So what they got? Gift of the Monkey. A scampering shadow, a half-seen furry form, darts around the machine room. Tools clatter and shelves creak, but the invisible interloper is helping, not hindering. A hairy hand passes you the part you require, and a chattering giggle fades into the air around you. A lingering vision, a source of inspiration. Oh, what's this? Simple offering. Sheaf of desiccated teal grass. Okay, cryptic text 2. Well, we can't put that in the study just yet, but let's put Mechanist Aster in here with this Gift of the Monkey. What does that do? It's an invalid card, apparently. Well, what if we... Tool is not heavy hindering. Okay. Do we... No. What is that? Provide devices. Place a devices card. Invalid. Okay. Okay, I've just paused while I kind of take stock, I suppose. There seems like there's a lot going on. We can get in the study again now, so let's pop Scholar Vitali in there. Kind of just in like a stockpile of stuff that just belongs in other places. Yeah, let's have a look at this offering. So this making an offering can provide lore or alchemical inspiration. Yeah, we'll hold off on that for now. I kind of want like a maybe clifftop if we just have a bit of a stockpile of stuff I'm not quite sure what to do with currently. Now this stuff can be sent to records, I guess. Let's clear that. I mean, Atticus, probably, I guess we just want foraging constantly, so this probably just gets used there. Actually, let's make the atrium our little store area. Because you can't do anything else there. Where's the monkey thing? Oh, it's this. Why is this little symbol... Oh no, its symbol's come back. Oh! It's weird. Why does this symbol go there? Anywho. Right, anyway, let's get Atticus searching. Here, I don't really know, but we're going to get... Oh. Cryptic Text 2 needs a support card of some kind. What? Requires Mystery 2, max 2 on board, single use. What else have we got? Well. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess let's send him back to the archives then. He can try and find something else. Let's start up again. Don't really know what to do with the Mechanist. Just kind of waiting for devices. I mean, this Gift of the Monkey is supposed to be able to provide... Hang on. So support. Provides devices 1. If I pop that in there... Doesn't show up as a support card. That's an invalid card. Maybe if I put something in there, it'll... Oh. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see what we can forage. I mean, I'm still hoping we might be able to find some food. Got a gift of the snake as well. We'll have a look at that. Okay, let's just pause this while we have a look at this. Ruined pot. It's a task. It requires mysteries too, interestingly. An old pot unearthed from a pile of debris abandoned on the cliff tops. Its mud-smeared surface displays mysterious runic markings. It might be useful for something if we can discover its provenance. So presumably that will go up in the study, I presume. But again, we need this support. And I'm guessing, does Scholar Vitali provide one of those? Yes, so that's where we're getting one from. Interesting. Ooh, we've got the lab code. Okay. Boom, that goes over there. The gift of the monkey is now helping us in there, giving us a little support. Because the lab code requires 2. Okay, we're starting to get places. Lord's Journal, let's have a quick read of that.
The dream candles are working. Last night I had a vision of the Atlaxian bell. It was half buried in the ashen sand of the undercoves. I sent Simon down to retrieve it. My old eyes are worse than his, and he loves to explore the caves. The bell was deep, in the depths where the ichthys roam. But he returned with the relic. Surely now I can complete the first steps of my journey. I feel guilt for putting my son at risk, but when we are blessed by the Pale King, he will protect us all from harm, both in this world and the next. I hope that Simon and my dear wife Sophia will understand that some sacrifices might be required to obtain this favour.
So I guess we'll set Vitali searching again. Meanwhile, let's do Moongrain here, because the doctor can brew that? No. Okay, well we'll leave... The doctor's probably about to go in the laboratory, so let's just start that again. This we've got going, let's unpause. So it should be going into the lab now, which is just there. Let's see what we shall see. There's the lab. Ooh, we've got another journal there and something else. Just do these 2 things as well, then I'll pause and sort of take stock again. Valerian Healing Spring, we might be able to do stuff with that now. Another cryptic text. Tea spices. Okay, pause quickly. Simon's journal, number 2.
I'm getting more sick every day. The cold I caught from the undercoves makes my head hurt and my skin itch, like ants. And I feel so tired. I'm writing this sitting in the medicine room waiting for Amy to make me a special sleepy drink. I really don't like being so sick. Maybe the bell has put a curse on me or something. Anyway, Pa doesn't seem to care. He's still singing his sad songs in the chapel. I can hear him from my room sometimes. I hope he don't get ill. I don't want it to curse him too. Amy says it best not to talk to him about it at the moment though. She says he's been all quiet and grumpy of late, not like his normal self. This note only confirms what I already suspected. Simon, the Acheron's son, was unwittingly involved in his father's occult investigations. The poor soul appears to have contracted some terrible otherworldly malady in the process. No wonder my colleagues could not identify the cause of his illness. I only wish that I'd had the chance to examine his condition. His description of the pain is most intriguing.
The poor mite. His father ain't nothing but a coward, sending his kid into such peril. Men are learning need to learn their responsibilities. Meddling in such dark stuff, including your own son in the bargain, is shameful. And yet these bookworms scoff at us dox folk for our ignorance. Pah! Atticus, it's not our role to judge Lord Acheron's morals, simply to follow his trail. I agree that his actions were questionable, but we ourselves must be willing to make sacrifices in his pursuit. I think we can now assume that the son's illness was supernatural in origin. We should try and find more of the Lord's occult tools to discover how far he progressed in his studies.
Okay, so we've paused. Simon's Journal 2 will just center records there. Now we've got Irving's eyepiece provides records support. Interesting. Infinite use, upgradable. These rose-tinted spectacles are constructed with bulbous lenses that improve the clarity of smudged or faded text. The lenses themselves were recovered from a shipwrecked smuggler's ketch beached during the Great Coriolis storm a few years ago. Arlo Irving was the head archivist at Venetus College during the reconstruction of its already impressive library. He often claimed that he could read the books through their covers, but it was generally surmised that his remarkable acuity came from some magical quality imbued in the lenses themselves. So if we pop this down in the library, it's not showing us a support card yet, maybe because it's not needed? But I imagine it will help if should we need it to. This is another one of these, so let's just pop it up there ready. Tea spices, a sealed packet of lion's mane tea. This dried mushroom extract can be steeped in water to brew a drink that can help focus and study. Now if we put this in the kitchen, and maybe Atticus? Yeah, let him brew some tea. That might be the victuals we need to help with the other thing I've forgotten that we're doing. Now in the laboratory, we've got a chemical worksheet, so let's pop that there. Then put Dr. Caligar there. That's an invalid card, interestingly. It's not. Oh, it's a support card. Okay, well let's do that. And what if we were to put the Valerian in here? Concoct. Yeah. Okay, let's get that going. Now this gift of the snake I didn't read yet either. This provides incantations. Coiling around my limbs like a second skin, but I am not afraid. They hiss, they caress, whispering dark secrets to me. A vision from a dream, a source of inspiration. Okay, I imagine that incantations will probably be the chapel. Is that a support card? Yeah, single use. So the vision is a single use. There's a task. I think this will get us another key code. I think in the archives, let's just start another little search there. We're doing something there. We can't do anything here currently, and we're doing something there. So let's unpause. Let those things happen. Okay, let's just pause. So we've got a level 1 cryptic text. I think we can send Scholar Vitali up there to start on that. Atticus, so we've made owl tea. Oh! Oh, okay, that's a study item. Excellent. And we've got another one of those. So let's get brewing that again, because then we can use this up here to help Vitali look at these other items. Might do the pot first, and we could probably do one of the cryptic teas as well. In the laboratory, we've got drowsy vapors. Provides dreams, pale lavender clouds. What we could maybe do is, as the mechanist is not doing anything at the moment, maybe she'd like to have a little drowsy sleep. That's an invalid card. Is it a support card? Support provides dreams. Okay, well, let's do the night lamp and get her going on that. Atticus is brewing. Caligar isn't doing anything at the moment. Let's put the healing sprig in there then. See what she makes out of that. Yeah, let's unpause. Good. I think we're making some progress in some of this stuff. I think that's good. We've obviously got a lot more places to unlock. So yeah, so everyone's doing something at the moment anyway. I like Mr. Tubbs just roaming room to room. Alright. The task resolves in nothing but now. Well, no, you made LT. Or did you make LT? Maybe you didn't. Oh. Okay, anyway, what do we get here? We got Gift of the Monkey, another one. So that's a good support card for the machining room. The Pale King. The Pale King's domain is the beyond. Eh? The Pale King's domain is beyond the River of Dusk, the twilight before the oblivion of night. By drawing his territory here, he escapes death, residing alone in the leaves of autumn, watching as all other pass by into the endless snow of winter. There are many doors to the Pale King's house, the hallowed arch of Greyhaven, the well of Marusa, the crystal heart of Persepolis. Each of these gates may be opened with the right words and offerings. The right of the key and the deep iron bell can summon the locksmith. Oh, so that's the deep iron bell, that's the thing Simon got from the caves, isn't it? But beware, traveller, for the paths to the Pale King's domain are too steep to retrace. So let's put the ruined pot here now, and we'll bring in the owl tea, which means that Vitaly can start looking into that. Maybe we'll do another foraging out on the cliff, see what we can find there. The mechanist, I don't know at the moment. We've got a healing brew. It's a task. So what happens if we use that there? Drink, yeah, well, so they have, they did say they're 15% injured, and they're getting hungry. I don't know how to feed these guys, honestly. They might die of starvation before I can do anything. I'm going to drink the healing draft, though. She's a bit injured through alcoholism, apparently. So let's see what we get going here. Yeah, I don't know how to do the... My vitality is restored. Can we just search the kitchen? I don't know if we can. Need a task card. I don't have a task card. Well, this is a task card, but... Okay, let's have a look. We've got Unmat's Pot. Provides victuals. Infinite use. Yes! The runes around this kintsugi repaired pot seem to glow faintly, like glyphs traced in ember. Indika Unmat was a respected herbalist known for her exotic and sometimes unorthodox dishes. She claimed that the culinary benefits of this urn derived from the expert selection of spices she kept within it. Her competitors were less generous, asserting that any spatial flavouring came from the mysterious metal that held the shards together. So, it is it's a support card, right? So I can't stick that there and everyone can just, like, eat. No, it's invalid. But we can put that there to... Yeah, we can put that there with Atticus, maybe, and the Vision of a Theft? Oh, it's not a task. There. So we'll search for the... I'm guessing it's a code of some kind. Meanwhile, we've got the Raven's Cap. Can we brew that? No. Use the Valyrian again, though. Don't suppose... Oh no, that's going at the moment. Okay, let's have a think. So Vitaly, I think, has got to come back down here and start a task there. Hopefully we get a code the machinist can use here. Dr. Caligar. I guess we'll get the Valyrian going again. The sort of survival aspect here is going to be interesting. I wonder if they can die. I'd guess they probably can. I mean, yeah. Okay, let's just pause quickly. So we've got a forge code. Good. We'll put that in the machine room with the machinist, and then she can start unlocking that. Vitaly is too tired, so he's got to rest. Let's do that. Atticus is getting hungry. And the moonshine's not food, is it? I mean, might as well cook it, but like, actually, I've got. Let's just get going. Warden's Journal. I have took the Master's code card for the forge. There's something wrong in that place. I have served here near on 10 years, and in all that time the forge has been closed. It was some sort of pagan workshop built long before the house itself. I reckon them seekers told the Master to reopen it. He ain't no smith, but I've seen him feeding things to the fire, trying to fix up tools or coat stuff in quicksilver. There's something odd about that place, and the things he comes out with aren't quite right. Amy found something there the other day, an odd mirror thing. It made her dizzy, and she damn near fell into the furnace.
So I took this code card and hid it here. If you find this, dear daughter, or anyone, I tell you, leave that room alone.
Okay, so we've got one sleeping. Dr. Callagher, not doing very much at the moment. I guess let's just restart. I'd love to know how to get food. Maybe there's food in the forge. there probably isn't. But let's have a look. We've got Spyglass 3 there. Okay, let's pause that. So that's probably... I wonder if that gets better results there. Pair of ornate binoculars. A glinting syringe. It's a task card. A bright needle winks under a stained glass cylinder. A medical hypodermic commonly used to extract or inoculate the blood. I guess if we pop that there, we can start that task. Spyglass 3, I want to do there. He's almost finished that one. We're still resting Vitali. Okay, so more of this stuff, but I'm going to remove that for now. Okay, yeah, to use that he needs sort of like support items. Well, we're rested here. Gift to the monkey, we'll pop back there. I guess we probably just want him in there researching. I haven't got any of these Embers cards at present. Anyone not doing anything could maybe come and eat this mushroom and see what happens. Yeah, eat a basic meal. I mean, it's obviously something we should be able to do. I don't know quite why it's not working for me, unless it's bad RNG somewhere. Gift of the Owl. Let's have a quick... look at that. Oh, that's a secrets thing. That's good. One single use. So... we pop that there. Once Vitali's done that, he'll be able to maybe look at this cryptic text. Got a blood vial. Another incantations thing. Well, we'll pop that there for now. Let's get the... yeah, I was wondering if that might have injured her. Let's do the healing sprig again, maybe. This is infinite use. But let's do that for now. He's looking for stuff again. Ah, the battery's a single-use support card. Okay, well we've got... yeah, these visions are helping there too. Astor... I don't think that mushroom helps the hunger at all. I don't think that's its purpose. We need food. We're going to starve. Okay, let's just pause. So what do we got? We've got tea spices. So we can make that tea again, but actually we're kind of ready to just have a look at that now. Pop that over there too. Maybe get the tea going again. Oh, Atticus is searching. Can we do the tea with someone else? Yes. Okay. Okay, so we got... oh, raw meat. Oh, yes. Okay, so I think we're going to be able to cook a meal. And they've been here a week. They haven't eaten yet. They're getting a little bit hungry. Got another healing brew. We'll pop these things in here for now. Along with that. We need to wait for that tea to finish. And then we'll bring everyone into the dining room to have some food. Alright, let's have a look. So we've got some owl tea. That'll be good up there for this one. But we've got a tracker's guide. Oh, okay, that's a support for here. So we'll have 2 available. So we would need another one to use this spyglass. We want to put the meat in here. Can she cook the meat? Okay, the mechanist can cook the meat. Let's start on that. We might as well get the Valerian going while we've got that here. To be honest, while we're cooking, we may as well get this going as well. And look for more stuff. Yeah, everyone's got something to do. Mr. Tubbs is in the dining room anyway at the moment, so no one can get in there to eat. I'm guessing there's RNG involved in that cliff top then, but at least we know we can get meat there, so there's pretty much just keep Atticus there, constantly searching for stuff. Oh, rendered fat. Oh no, we got basic meal! Ha ha ha! We just need Mr. Tubbs to move along. Oh, that's for there, isn't it? Oh, it's single use. I don't think I realised that. Caligo's journal. I've only been here a few hours, but this place is already beginning to get under my skin. It doesn't help that I can't access my own medicine here. I need to find some organic evidence of the family if I am to be able to properly employ my skills. Yet as always, the discovery of a body is a double-edged tragedy. The intrigue of an organic trail to follow and the grief of yet another death. I've seen too much death in my work. It is why I blunt the sharpness of the world with drink. On another note, it seems that I've met the hireling Atticus before. I do remember the incident at Aldworth and his hulking presence. He is a crude man, but an impressive physical specimen. Well, we're going to give her the rendered fat. That seems like a laboratory item. It only needs one. It does, yeah, so it's not using the support card because it's not required, so we don't need to remove it from the room or anything. I'm just getting other people going, doing stuff, just because we're waiting for Mr. Tubbs to move out the dining room, basically. Everyone starves to death while the cat sits in the dining room. Oh, there's an echo there. We'll have to move him out before he goes mad. Okay. So we have a tallow candle. Single use, requires secrets. Interesting. We haven't got a place that needs that yet. The Pale King 2. The sun is fixed at the horizon. Its rays reach out to hold back the falling sky. All is quiet in the Pale Kingdom, like frozen dust motes in the evening air, ever waiting, never falling. A place to wait for the end of time. His acolytes are legion, born of the Vales. They seek without sight, reaching out to spread his word. Many offer fealty to cross the river of dusk, but not all are worthy. Those that fall at the threshold are displaced into dreams and manifestations. Okay, well, I'm going to move Vitaly out preemptively into the dining room. We're going to have to move some of these things out anyway. Astor, may as well go in there now. Likewise Atticus and Caligar. We're just waiting for the cat to move now. Which hopefully won't take too long. Kitty cat, if you could. Is this a fast forward? Oh, come on. Immovable. Ugh. Come on, cat. F off. Everyone's getting tired and needs to eat. Come on. There he goes. Quick. Basic meal in. Dining room. Basic meal. Oh, Dr. Caligar. I take it everyone else is included. Everyone's here. 50% failure chance due to fatigue. What about someone less tired? Put Vitaly there. Okay. I hope it's going to feed everyone in that room. Why's that come up again? So he's fed. They're fed. They're tired, but they're fed. Hunger. Fed. Great. Okay. Well, we've fed people, so they're not gonna die of starvation. Oh, Mr. Tubbs. Okay. Well, everyone's kind of tired. Well, actually, Vitaly's not. Caligar needs to rest. Atticus needs to rest. Astor doesn't either. So I think that one indicates that they're both affected. So let's start them on sleep with Mr. Tubbs in there. Vitali, I think he's okay at the moment, so maybe we should get him going back into the archive. Don't think we need to study anything at the moment. Astor may as well eat a mushroom. Yeah, that looks alright. Hang on, did he start up his... No, okay. Okay, Gift of the Moth. This is a Dreams card. Okay. I'll put it in the study for now, because I don't think I can put it in there. She can probably make some more Shine Moon as well. Hang on, we've got some stuff going on. A fading fear. The night is gone, but it has left its anxious claws in my hair. Increases the madness level of nearby characters every hour. Okay, these guys are rested now though, so that's good. So we can move them out into these other rooms. We'll get Atticus hunting. The tea spices we'll leave down here. We can probably work on those. Cryptic text. Do we have a Gift of the Owl or anything like that? Don't think we do. Okay. Well, I think that's probably enough for now. I think that's given you an idea of what the game is about. We haven't discovered anything too spooky yet. I think if I were to continue, I'd probably just keep going, looking for stuff here in the archives. It feels like the dreams as well gives us some prophetic visions. Maybe we can find other codes. I think getting into the caves is going to be key. Eventually we'd have all the rooms unlocked and discovering a bit more about the mystery of what happened here. But we've already had a little bit of a few clues as to what might have happened. But yeah, interesting. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that'd be fantastic. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the game. Is it something you'd play? Is it something you would want me to play on the channel? I mean, I'm open to the idea. I would worry a little bit about it maybe being a bit slow to watch on the channel, but then, people who follow my channel do appreciate that, I do know. So, give me your thoughts, and we'll bear that in mind. And also, if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, it would be fantastic if you could do so. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you elsewhere on the channel for other games, other playthroughs. Bye for now.